Hello, everybody. Good evening, all. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I did the usual switch off of the internet and switch it back on, and it was a little bit slow to reconnect, so I'm here. How is everybody this evening? Would you let me know that you can see me, please? Good morning. Oh, good. Haley can see me. Good stuff. Mandy, Suki. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Oh, we've lots of chat this evening. I've probably missed loads, seeing as I was waiting for the magic light to come on. Loud and clear. Good. Alison says the picture is good. That's great. I have found the root of the problem. I won't say too much. I'm gonna touch wood, touch chipboard. So yeah, hopefully we've put an end to the really bad internet of the last little while. Hi Norma. Hi everybody. Good evening. Hi Jane. Hi Jill. Uh, Good evening from Guernsey. Hello. Believes. Okay, you're chatting among yourselves. That's cool. Hi Catherine in Trebor. It's pitch black out now here in County Galway. I'm really looking forward to the longer evenings or the longer days. Somebody asked how my tooth is. Oh, Sam, it's so much better. I went to the dentist on Tuesday because we have that surprise bank holiday last Monday. Thanks to Agatha for telling me because I wouldn't have had a clue. And they just filed it off at the moment where so that we'll look at having it either out or filled or yeah, we'll see, but it's okay. I can eat. I was so happy to eat salads on Tuesday, I can tell you. It's great. Hi, everybody. Hi from Jane. Hello. Hello to Lucy. Uh, Somebody saying hello to Judy, so I'll say hello, Judy. Whether to deliver the parcel. Oh, Carol. Very good. Isn't it great to have options? Isn't it great to have a local postman who knows where to find you if you're not at home as well? So it's really good. Hi, Alison. Hi, Jenny. Counting it down. Yes. 6 more sleeps until our open day. Yeah, we can't wait. We have a ton of work to do this week to make this place respectable and tidy for our open day next Saturday, which I can't wait for. Uh, we've got lots of people here already this evening. Yeah, our postman is great as well, Carol. Every time he arrives here, he's on his mobile phone. So I don't know. I don't know what else he's doing as well as bringing post, but he's such a busy man. Hi, Joe. Uh, Great to see so many people joining us again this evening. Hello from Lynn. Oh, Brigitte, the problem is that like there's about 40 rows of fabric out in the hall at the moment while we tidy up our storeroom. And the rows of fabric, I'm looking at them now. I shouldn't really be looking at them. They're all for the next couple of subscription boxes, so we have to tidy all that out. You can hardly get through the hall at the moment. So, hi Agatha, how are you? Hello, Margaret. So yeah, and yeah, it just seems to be like cardboard box meltdown here at the moment. So. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Kathy? Just three more now to cover. I have four of them, and I have three more to cover for the kitchen. So I'm going to keep that one in here. It's really nice. Good evening, Viv. Hi, Victoria. Hello, Claire. Hi, Louise and Brian. How are you both? So yeah, we'll get cracking. We had a bit of a scare this evening. We put the kittens out to they just love going outside. We put the two of them out around 5 o'clock, and it seemed to get dark really fast. And then the two little wagons wouldn't come back. So we've spent the last more than an hour panicking over, yeah, two kittens. So they're back. They're back. They're in the living room. The stove is on. They're happy. We're traumatized. Oh, Lynn got her first subscription box yesterday. Oh, super at long last. Oh my goodness. Hi, Benita. To put a lock on the yeah, I know. Definitely will, Haley. Yeah, and it's right beside the bathroom. So, uh, oh, really, Noreen? Oh, cool. Oh, Agatha, we were just, oh my goodness, I'll tell you what, I'm not the better of it. So I'm on my other live stream thingamajig this evening so that I can read the chat better. So the chat kind of goes across my face and everything, so that's okay. I don't need to look at my own face, but I'm going to try and keep up with the chat. So I know that we get a lot of new people joining the live. So if you're new, say hello to us and we'll say hello back. And just that I have a habit of, like, saying this pattern, that pattern, and I don't always mention who the pattern maker is. So if I miss out, and if anybody asks what pattern maker is that you've just mentioned, would one of you ladies who knows all the patterns um, pop it into the comments for me, please, because I hate when people don't know what I'm talking about, and I just rhyme them off. We all do that, don't we? So Jason just said hello there. He's in the kitchen. He's cooking dinner. We're having steak, roast potatoes, and veg this evening. So I'll say hello to Jason. Yeah, he's some man in the kitchen. I'll tell you something. Some of us are just so lucky to have men who can cook because no, beans on toast. That's me. I love eating. I hate cooking. Lynn said that hubby is cooking steak as well. Oh, good man, Andy. How cool. Brilliant. So I think I'm going to tell you about my blouse first. I popped it up on Instagram today. So the first time I saw this, and I'm sure you're all fans as well of Lauren in Gusrigani. Lauren wore one of these a good few months ago, and I spotted it on her Instagram, and I thought, oh, that blouse, just yes, yes. So it's got loads of lovely details. I will show it to you a little bit better now in a tick. Alison is having pudding. Oh, that's so nice. Loads of details. So it's got this lovely little collar. So it's rounded there and it's got this teeny little frill around it, which I love. It's got a collar stand on, which I'm never a fan of, but this is a really neat little narrow one. The sleeve, I should say, it's the Fibre Mood honey blouse. I've never made a Fibre Mood before. So this is my first Fibre Mood experience. The sleeve is just perfect length for me, and it's got this lovely tie on it that I've put into a bow where you can just put it into a knot. I reckon if it was a knot, it'd be sopping wet. I'd have it dribbled into something at this stage. There's a continuous lap bias binding here on it. I decided to go all out and do the one with frill down the front because, a girl loves a bit of frill. So there's a frill down on one side. So basically, when you're making this version, I complicated it for myself, but when you do the frill down the front, you end up with a left hand side pattern piece and a right hand side pattern piece, and you end up with this placket going down the front. So I really complicated things doing it this way. Um, Down at the bottom of the band, so there's the placket, there's a little gap there. And I'm not exactly sure on the pattern if there's slits at the side, but I put slits at the side. I'll be honest, you know what I'm like. I don't really do instructions, but I was watching the Northern Soul Sisters do their live the other evening, and Ruan mentioned that she was making one and she nearly threw it into the bin a couple of times. I thought, oh, what have I let myself in for? So I looked at all the pattern pieces as I cut them out, and it doesn't mention on the pattern pieces what the pattern piece is. So I wrote all the pattern. I wrote front, left, front, right, frill, continuous lap, all those bits. And I looked at the pattern, I looked at the instructions on my computer, and then I decided to print them out. And honestly, it's not a difficult blouse to make, but the instructions made it very difficult. I thought there was too many steps almost, and there was just too much in it for me. I got completely and utterly confused. I took the ripper out. I rarely have to rip things when I'm making them. I'm an experienced sewer. I've been sewing since I was, well, I can't remember when I wasn't sewing. I've sewn for people, I've made wedding dresses, I've altered wedding dresses, I've made, you name it, I've made it. So I'm never afraid of a pattern. Never. I love a challenge. So yeah, I had the ripper out I don't know how many times with this, particularly down this part. Now I am going to read the instructions again and see where in the heck I went completely and utterly wrong, but I am going to make another one because I really like it. So I'm 5 foot, as you all know, and this is exactly a size 38. I made zero changes to it. So that's the length of the sleeve on me. Now I do have fairly long arms for a short person. And this is the length on me. Now, I think this is actually perfect. I swear, when I was making it, I thought, I've ripped that so many times that if I don't like this, I'm going to cry. But, and I hope it fits because, as I say, I've never made a fibre mood, so I didn't know how the sizing went. But no, it's absolutely perfect. I decided the 38 because that's usually what I make. And yeah, the length is perfect for me. If I made a blouse, I would generally like tuck it in and then kind of blouse it out. And this is kind of the length that I would go with. If I added on another inch, it would be just, at that wrong length. So, I mean, most of you are going to be over 5 foot. So bear in mind, this is the length of it when it's finished. So I looked, because I was curious, because I really love the blouse and I'm definitely making another, but I'm definitely going to make it, I'm going to read the instructions, but I am going to make it my own kind of way. So if you have another fibre mood pattern that you think I like, so I like all these kind of frilly, bitty things, don't like anything too oversized, I just feel drowned in it. So if you think of another one that you think I might like, will you please pop it into the Facebook group or maybe send me an Instagram message because it fits really lovely. Love the fit of it, love the style of it, love all the details on it. But yeah, the instructions were shocking. So, I mean, is that a normal thing? Now, I like style art patterns. I see them as a challenge. So I cut out the pattern pieces and I make my own thing. But yeah, I think the instructions were actually overly confusing and yeah, just wrecked my head. And I honestly thought, because I rarely start sewing something that I don't think I'll finish in one day, unless of course it's a coat, something like that. And I really thought that this blouse was going to go into today, and then I felt that it was going to go into the I can't be arsed to finish that pile, honestly. So I slogged at it yesterday. Somebody mentioned how I got really lovely matching buttons. These are matching buttons. This is a Lisa Taylor fabric, so we have a few of these in stock. I was dying to make myself something for Christmas out of this fabric, and then I got sick, so I couldn't make anything. But these are their little daisy buttons in a coral colour, and yeah, they just match really lovely. So I love that. I love the fact that I can just get buttons to match the fabric. So there's loads of this fabric in stock because, funnily enough, it just hasn't been very popular, and I think it's amazing. Now I do think it's gorgeous for this blouse itself. It's not one of those. It's a viscose, but it's not one of those slippery, slidey viscoses. Now, if I had made it in the beautiful fabric that um, Lauren had made hers in, which was a gorgeous Fabric Godmother viscose sateen, I would have definitely left it in the corner, never gone at it again. But this was actually really manageable and didn't slip and slide. The continuous lap here actually went in really easily. That was good. I had a question from somebody asking me if this would be possible to make for a confident beginner. Um, I don't know how to answer that because I don't know how confident you as a confident beginner is. But what I will say is the instructions are shocking. So if you need your hand held to make it, um, that ain't going to work. But each to anybody's ability. So yeah, that's the long and the short of my honey blouse, which I love, absolutely love. And I love the fact that there's a frill only on one side. It's just a little bit different. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to have a look at more fibre mood patterns. But if you do think I might like something, please let me know. So that's this. I think this will be lovely in some of the fabrics I'm going to show you this evening as well, actually. So that's really good. Catherine's making a Gladys dress from Fibre Mood at the moment. Oh, cool. Great. Karen has just finished the honey blouse, lovely but a bit short, so adding in. Oh yes, I can imagine that if you're not like little height, it would be very short. I feel it's perfect. So yeah, I'm loving wearing it. Hi Leslie, just finished a Tazuti Lennox sweatshirting using. Oh, cool, brilliant. In summary, yes, Viv, I love the end result. Enjoyed making it, apart from I shouldn't have followed the instructions because I don't know why I did really. I'm just not a I'm not an instructions person, so I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make my own instructions. But yeah, absolutely love the end product, which is a bit of a relief after yeah, trauma. It was trauma. So anyway, I'm going to get on with a few little things that I've written on my list because I wrote these down today. So one of the things I was going to say is that we have our open day on Saturday. So if you're coming to our open day on Saturday, yay, can't wait to meet you. I think nearly everybody coming are names that I know, so that's really cool. And when you booked your open day, and I know I said this last week, but I have to be the broken record, you would have had a file download sent to you after you booked, and that's just a little bit of information. So that's our address and just a few bits of information on the day. And I'll probably send out another email this week just with a few updates. So let me see. We've had a bit of a nightmare lately with international shipping. So we've been delayed in sending stuff out, and that's simply because prices of everything have gone up, and it's really doing my head in. So I've been working on finding new ways of sending internationally. So internationally, I mean anywhere outside of Ireland and the UK, basically. So we've been delayed, and I do apologise to anybody who's waited for their subscription boxes this month and for their orders. But we finally got on top of it, and we finally now had an update on our shipping portal, which oh, I'm not going to lie, it's been a stress, but anyway, we're there. Um, this week then is Wednesday is the big day. I know 14th, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. This is my Valentine's Day blouse. The 15th, of course, is our big day of the month. That's when all of our subscriptions, the automated payment goes out. So please just check your card details in your subscription account portal and make sure that they're up to date. If they're not, we can sort it out. So yeah, don't worry about that too much. So that's the 15th. And then at 7 o'clock on the 15th, we put in the one-off boxes for sale. So we've quite a few of them this month because this month it's our like special edition box. So when you get it, you'll know what we mean. But yeah, this one is a special one for us. So it's also the first one of our like second year of doing it. Could you believe it? We've actually done 12, so this is number 13. It's very exciting. This time last year we were just kind of testing the market to see if you'd like them, and now we're doing like 7 times the number we had started with, so that's really cool. Yeah, I know, Haley, isn't it? Look, like ridiculous. So the price of shipping has gone up ridiculously for the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Our post here just loves whacking up the shipping, and also UPS have put up their shipping. And I know I can kind of get it because the price of diesel, the price of everything has gone up. But you know, when something goes up 20%, now that's a bit mad. I think that's a bit mad. But anyway, so yeah, we'll have our extra one-off boxes on Wednesday evening. So if you want one of those, you really need to be there at 7. Like, there's no point messaging me on the 17th and saying you wished you'd got one. They go on the website at 7 o'clock on the 15th. So yeah, try not to be disappointed. I mean, they're always good, and this one is a goodie. I love this one. What else am I working on? Oh, yeah, so that means that because we've managed now to do a deal with our subscription box shipping prices, on the 15th, if you're from the USA or Canada, you will be charged less for your shipping from your next box onwards. Now, if that doesn't actually work, by the time we're shipping them out, we'll do all refunds on your shipping anyway. So if you're watching the live and on the 15th, you're subscription box gets renewed and you get charged the old shipping rate, don't even bother emailing me. We're on top of it. We'll refund it when we're sending the boxes out. So yeah, don't clog up my email with why did I get charged the old price, because we sort it. You needn't worry. We're on top of the shipping thing. So which means then that when we have our new subscriptions going up next month, it'll be cheaper. So they'll actually be, yeah, I'm so pleased with that, because I hate the thought that our subscription boxes going to the United States and Canada, the shipping is almost as expensive as the box. But yeah, yeah, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at what I got it down to. So yeah, can't wait. I'm also working on, just because I'm always working on that website. I'm always playing with that website. I'm working on, I hope you like this now. This is for Think Pink subscribers. So I'm working on like a little members only area in it. So keep an eye on the website during the week, because in the little tab where it says Think Pink subscriptions, there will be a little drop down to say members only area. So what we're doing is we get a lot of emails. Say for instance the last viscos that went out. Of course, I mentioned the lovely Nick's dress from, am I right, Closet Core Patterns? And a lot of people wanted to make that. And of course, you need more fabric. So a lot of people look for extra fabric to make something longer, bigger, more frilly, whatever. So on that members only area, we will have maybe remnants of the subscription fabric. We may have extra. Sometimes we will have extra. We'll also have some of the gifts maybe that are in the boxes. So, for instance, the postcard that was in one of the recent boxes, or not the postcard, but the lovely greeting card, we have extras of those to put up for sale. And we'll probably have a few freebies as well. So we're working on that at the minute, because I thought that would be cool. So a lot of people email me about extra fabric, and honestly, my head is like a sieve lately. I don't know. Even today, Jason's here today, and if Jason was here, he'd say to you, I couldn't even get words out. Couldn't even think of words today. So I know that somebody has asked me about extra of the bluey version of the viscose, and I do have some of it here, and for the life of me, I can't find your email. So will you please email me again? For some reason, I think I know who it is, but I can't find the email. So if you've asked me, can you please email me again? And yeah, I forget. I forget. It's just what happens. We've loads of stuff going on here. And my brain goes on like it's really, yeah, mad. Oh, you're welcome, Brenda. It absolutely just rots my head, the fact that the shipping is so expensive. And I've been working on it. I reckon I'm working on it for 2 years now at this stage to get the price down. But anyway, because we're sending so many of our subscription boxes overseas now, we can actually almost demand a cheaper price. So that's really exciting. And Agatha, we will have starter boxes for Alice as well, and anybody else who wants one. So that's my list. I feel like that's my housekeeping done. That's my admin done. How am I doing for time? Okay. Loads of lovely. There's a post in a group, read the blue one. Yeah, I know that one. Thank you. So the first thing that I put on the website as new arrivals this week was all this really cool cuffing. Did you all see this? So I found these. I'm always looking for some really cool things for our subscription boxes. And it's actually really great because I find suppliers that have really cool things like cuffing that has little birds on it. So I nearly died and went to heaven when I saw all of these on the supplier website. They're so cool. So these are shorter than our poppy ones. So the poppy ones are 1 meter 35 in length, but these are 1 meter 1. So really they're they're still long enough to say get the bottom band and the cuffs, or say the cuffs and the neckband. They've got the same type of stretch. They're the same depth, so they're 70 centimeters. No, they're not. They're 70. Oh, see, I told you, brain is mush. 7 centimeters. If there were 70 centimeters, that'd be quite long. That'd be quite wide. So we've got this gorgeous red. We've got navy. Is that navy or black? That's black. We've got grey. I've changed the lights this evening as well. It's like a film studio here at the moment. Um, just so that we don't have that like bouncy light, I have to try and get to the bottom of that. Oh, was she, Joe? Oh, cool, cool. We've got loads of really lovely stripy ones. If there's any in particular that you'd like to see, just pop it into the comments. We got 35 of them. I mean, I could have got like 65 of them, but I had to stop. Pink, of course. Now, myself and Caroline and Sarah were here the other day and we were finding some really cool combinations. So I was actually mad to make, I'll show you this combination I loved. So we have that stunning red cozy colours, and I thought these were absolutely lovely together. And there's another one as well that I really liked. I'd almost want sunscreen. You can see them. Yeah. So let me see. What was? Let me see. I did have another comment. Oh yes, this I thought was lovely. So if you had red sweatshirting, love these two together. So what about, say, the bottom band and your cuffs in that, and then you could roll this in half and make your neckband. So then, if you did have, say, a pink fabric as well, you could use this for maybe the cuffs. So, you know, there's loads of options really. Hi Emma, how are you? So they look really, really nice together. I love these ones with the stars. They had them in loads of other colours, but just not available at the moment. Um, Navy with pink stars, really pretty. This is the most popular one. So I call this one Cheetah, and this is the grey version, obviously. These are just so nice. That's so funny, Anna. Winging their way out is right. I love this zigzag one as well. They're just so nice. I haven't seen these anywhere. They're just so cute. So I think I was telling you a couple of weeks ago that myself and Jason are going to Cologne at the end of March because there's a big trade fair with fabrics in it, and these were the kind of things that I was looking for. So they're just so cute now that I've actually found them. So more cheetah ones. Let me see what else. Oh, and we've some like narrow stripes. These are really nice as well. Um, they're just so nice. There's so many, and they go so beautifully with all of our lovely organic soft sweatshirting and our cozy colors as well. And as well as that, we have, of course, we've got the modal soft sweat as well. So loads. Um, I'm a sucker for a star as well, Sam. So yeah, these are just stunning, and I think they photographed really well. So there should be all like true to color on the website. They're just so nice. Do you think Ruan might like the animal print cuffing? Yes, and there's quite a few versions of red and pink. I mean, if I don't make a red sweatshirt with this on it soon, I actually thought I'd make one as well yesterday. I thought, yeah, I'll make the sweatshirt, I'll make this blouse. Honest to God, by the time I had this blouse made, that's all I wanted was a Bailey's. So, yeah, they're the cuffing, and yeah, they're really, really nice. As you can see, it was the colours that kind of sold me, and then when they came in, or when I was expecting them, then I thought, I hope the quality is good. But yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. Uh, you all know Rouen so well, don't you? So we've a couple of new fabrics in this week. So last week I told you that we had more linen viscoses, and I know I have some really nice ones here. So I got these beautiful, what to match the beautiful feather sweatshirting. Any teal? There are definitely some teals in there anyway, definitely. There might be teal and something. Angie said she's excited for the next box. Did you get my email about the Christmas tree fabric? Oh, my brain is mush as well, Angie. I will have a look. Oh, yes, it was Claire. Yes, there was somebody else as well, though. So I have to find. I remembered you, Claire, but there was somebody else looking for the teal version of it. Brigitte said when she was young, her bedroom was decorated in red, pink, and white. Oh, such a great combination. Absolutely fab. So yeah, I got these amazing digital prints. So these are a linen viscose voile. So they're nice and lightweight. I'm trying to separate the two layers now. So they're nice and lightweight. They have a lovely drape on them, obviously, because they have a good percentage of viscose. So that's really, really nice. Oh, Karen, yes, it was you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good stuff. That's brilliant. This live is great for connecting to everybody, isn't it? So yeah, lovely, lovely drape on this. 70% viscose, 30% linen, and I mean, look at that. Now, I think that these would make gorgeous ones of these because it has the lovely percentage of linen in it, so that gives it the body. So it would make it easy to work with, and you'd get a really nice, yes, Sarah, you'd get a really nice St. Patrick's Day dress out of this, or a blouse. So you can see it's nice and drapey. So I call that one hydrangea. Now, this goes to show how bad my brain was the other day. I could not think. Couldn't think. I actually had to go outside where I've got two hydrangeas almost dead in a pot and look at the card that went into them to find the name. Couldn't. You know when the name of something is on the tip of your tongue and it won't go any further. And then we have this, look at the blue. Blue. Isn't that just stunning? Now, I mean, if you could think of something for putting the two together, aren't they just a stunning combination of the two of them? Oh, Victoria likes the email when available. Yeah, it's been on the website for a while actually, and it's a really great service. So I don't even have to email you to tell you something's back in stock. The minute I put up a new stock of something, you get an automated email. It's brilliant. So it's really fabulous. Mary, isn't this blue just something else? Like, I could definitely see myself making something like this, or a Frida blouse. So that's the Atelier Jupe Frida blouse, or their Olivia blouse. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Just stunning. So that's those two. And then the next three are definitely almost like a sniff and scratch. They are just amazing. Well, Jen, it's funny you should say you went for this one because when I was photographing this one, I thought, oh, Jen would love this. She'd love this. A Zadie jumpsuit would be amazing in those, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Um, yeah, Benita, I will have to. Definitely. I got them at Aldi last year and they were beautifully pink and I had them each side of the front door and they were fabulous. But yeah, they need to go into the ground really, don't they? These ones, of course, I call Dahlia because I actually knew the name of the flower. Please tell me I got it right. So again, these are linen viscose voile as well, so you can see they're really lovely and drapey. I did some little videos for these yesterday and put them onto Instagram as well because I just wanted to show you um, the lovely drape of them. Emma, I think now, not being a gardener, but I think you have to have a certain percentage of acid or alkaline in your soil. So sometimes you have to do, I think that's why I didn't put mine in the ground yet. I have to test the soil. So beautiful, isn't this just amazing? Uh, oh, you're a horticulturalist. Very good, yay. So yeah, this is almost like sniff and scratch, or scratch and sniff. It's just beautiful. I don't even know if these flowers have a scent, but they're just amazing. So that's one really gorgeous one. So you see that as I stand back. So I couldn't wait for these to come in after I ordered them. That's just amazing. If your soil is acid, they will turn blue. Oh, cool. Cool. Add coffee grains apparently to add alkaline. See, it's more than just fabric on this live, isn't it? And look at this really pretty colour as well. Look at those. If I could grow flowers like that now, I would be so happy. Look at that. So really beautiful drape on this. Like you could make a really lovely lyra out of this because of the lovely percentage of viscose in it. So it's really lovely and it feels really soft as well. So they're just so pretty. And then of course the next one, naturally, surprise, surprise, what's my favorite color? Now I am absolutely loving, obviously there's green in them, but I'm loving the shade of green in this. I think it just complements that lovely pink. So the pink is, it's quite a warm pink. It would be almost onto, yes, Jed, they are dahlias. I even called it dahlia because I recognize the flower. Now they produce flowers, they're not soil dependent. Oh, look at that. Ah, so that would make a really pretty pink top, wouldn't it? I think even something that didn't have too much detail, just to show off all the lovely fabric pattern. So I really like the Charlotte and Lola. I think it's the Charlotte and Lola pattern from Atelier Jupe. So it's a really simple top and a very simple dress that just has like a little drawstring in the middle of it. Really lovely. Paula only has 3 lyras. Oh, I love this pink. So yeah, we're very kind of summery inspired in the fabrics at the moment, which I think is a good thing because we've got loads and loads of really lovely sweatshirting. So I think it's really great if you can sort of plan ahead your summer wardrobe. Now we've got other linen viscoses here as well, and these have a different percentage, so I'm going to have a look at this. Oh, these are 70/30 as well. I better check these now in case I was telling you all a lie. 70/30 as well. That's really good. Karen, you're thinking of a sage brush top without the frill. Mm. Now I'm all about the frills. So yeah, I love the frill and the sagebrush top. They'd be really lovely in the sagebrush top actually because they would have a lovely drape to them, and you'd still get a certain amount of like poofiness on the sleeves. That'd be really nice. So the next 4 I'm going to show you are linen viscoses as well, but they're a heavier weight. So even though they're 70/30, they kind of feel a little bit more linen-y. They have a really lovely drape to them as well, but there's a lot more body in them. So these I would feel would make lovely palazzo pants. I think that would be really nice. They'd make some lovely culottes. Um, they'd make lovely shirt dresses. They'd make lovely shirts. I love the leaf print. Oh yeah. Wendy is making her first lyra and you don't think it'll be your last. I have one cut out, but I haven't made one yet. So yeah, any suggestions for these? What would you make out of these lovely leafy prints? Because I have some really gorgeous Marilyn. Yes, a Zadie jumpsuit would be fabulous. Absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? Viv says the 2 sage brush tops she made without the frill, but with piping. Mm. Is it black or navy? It's black. Yeah. I guess I was saying the Helena wrap dress. A wrap dress would be fab in these. What about an Eve dress from Sew Over It? Would be really lovely. That's a pattern I'm dying to revisit this year because I made loads of them and loved them a couple of years ago, and then I think I kind of overmade them. So that's a yeah black with green, and it's quite a nice white. I think the black is probably making the white look whiter. It's really nice. Oh, Saguaro set would be fab as well in it. Yeah, gorgeous. Carol is wondering what palazzo pants pattern do you all use? I have made the Nina Lee Portobello trousers, and they were lovely. But I have recently printed out the Atelier Jupe Emily trousers because they look really nice. So they've got a flat front, they've got elastic at the back, but there's a lovely detail of like a belt that seems to slot in at the side and then just tie at the front. So they look really nice. I know a few people who have made them, and they say they fit really nicely. So and I know that the Atelier Jupe fits me pretty well, so I'm going to try that one. What fabric would you use for frilly knickers? We have loads of Tencel modal jerseys. We've cotton jerseys. We have viscose jerseys, and they will make lots of frills. Yeah, and we also have a lovely selection of stretch lace for making knickers as well. Christine said she made an Eve dress with the leaf pattern and was really pleased with it. Oh, cool. Here's another one. So it's the same leaf pattern, but I think I call the background latte because I just thought it looked like a latte. And again, it's got black and white. So if you can wear that kind of colouring, this is a really beautiful fabric. This colour does nothing for me now at all. This really drains me. So I think that's really lovely. So if you've got like a warm colouring, this would be lovely. Somebody's saying that Helen's Closet has a nice palazzo pants trousers as well. Hi, Michelle. The Rita shirt dress would be lovely. So that's named clothing. The Elodie dress would be lovely. The Elodie is, I can't think of the name of the pattern company, Emma. Itch to Stitch, the Chia dress, Agatha is suggesting. I have so many lovely Itch to Stitch patterns, and I've only made one or two of them, so that's one of my challenges this year is to make more of the patterns that I have just languishing in PDFs. Now, this one is amazing. Oh, Closet Core Elodie. Yes, of course. This I love. So this is a black background. I'm going to hold it up nice and high for you so you can see it. And now I'm not sure if I have it. Oh no, okay, so it's kind of multi-directional. So you've some growing down, you've some growing up. The chai dress, Agatha says. Okay, I didn't know it anyway, so that is that one. Oh, I have to swap arms, girls. My arms are getting tired. Yeah, this I thought was just amazing. And I think it would be very good in terms of any time of the year to wear it. So because it's got the black background, you could wear it in spring, autumn, winter with like boots and tights. And I think it would be a lovely one for like wearing with a nice pair of sandals during the summer if you made your Elodie wrap dress. Or I actually think the Atelier Jupe Lynn caftan would be lovely. Or what's the caftan dress as well from Closet Core? I can't think. But it's one I keep taking out to think about making. It's really nice. So there's all sorts of colours in this, and I think it's just absolutely beautiful. Dark background florals are the way. Yeah, they're very in. Yes. So Charlie, thank you. Yeah, the Charlie caftan I think would be fabulous in this as well. Now you could make a really lovely skirt from it. So what about the lovely new ruby skirt from Sew Over It, which is, as far as I can remember, it's a free pattern. I think it'd be lovely. So if you made like a skirt or a top in this, you could either wear something plain on top or plain on the bottom and just show off that lovely pattern. Yeah, I really, like, I wore so many of my Lynn caftans last year. I could have just gone through the whole summer in the Lynn caftan. So I think that would be lovely. So that's the black version. It would make a really lovely shift dress. It would make a lovely Tilda shirt dress as well, actually. Karen is suggesting the dress from Sew House 7. I never know how to pronounce that one. And I have the same fabric with a white background, and it looks so different. So here it is in the white background. Now this one I think is very summery looking. I also think though if you made it in a midi length kind of skirt dress, that it would be lovely with like brown boots for the winter as well. You know, you could pop on a cardigan in like the rusty color, kind of, dark, and put other colors that are darker with it, and it would be lovely. But it is beautiful, isn't it? So that's another lovely linen viscose. So the weight of these, let me see, these are 180 grams. Button down shirt by Love Notions, yeah. In comparison, I just have a look at the weight of these ones. These ones are 120 grams. So that would be, yeah, that's about right. Very sophisticated. Bramble Stitcher says, shame I'm not. Cream or white? I would say a slightly off-white. It's not completely white. I would very rarely see any fabrics that would have like a really white background. Um, so no, slightly off-white, I would think. Now, hard to tell this evening because it's so dark out, but yeah, I wouldn't call it cream. No, definitely wouldn't call it cream. Would it look good with ketchup on it? Oh, Amy. Or tomato soup is my thing. You prefer off-white. Okay. Yeah, well, it would definitely not be like white white. So, winter white, Jenny. Yes, it would be winter white. Yes. And then to top off our lovely linen viscoses and our cuffings, I think we got a really lovely selection of new bits and pieces in this week. Andrea is wondering, and oh, Andy is wondering, have you got any stretch linen type that would suit summer light trousers? Stretch linens. We got in some stretch linens recently. Let me see. I think they're here. Yeah, so you probably still see these. These would still be in the new arrivals. So we've got a stretch linen viscose. Now there's more viscose than linen. We will be getting in some more linens. It's kind of linen time of the year, isn't it? So these have a nice stretch and good recovery as well on them. So we've got them in a nice selection of colours. So I think they're from 2 weeks ago. So if you scroll back through the new arrivals, you should find them. Or do a search. We've also got a search bar at the top of the website where you can pop in stretch linen. So they're probably stretch linen viscoses, and you should find them there. We will have our usual selection of enzyme wash linens in soon as well. They shouldn't be too far longer before they come in as well. And we also have an order of punties coming in because we've left our punties kind of go a bit low as well. And yeah, there's always something new arriving in here. It's great. Uh, Karen is talking about coffee stains. Jenny, I don't know what new colours are coming because they haven't actually released the colours yet, but I keep an eye out, but they'll be in, I'm sure, any time. Amy, I got an amazing stain cleaner from Amazon. And it's called Grandma's Secret because I got a tomato soup stain down the front of my newly worn Atelier brunette cream sweatshirt at one stage, and somebody told me about this. So look it up on Amazon. It's called Grandma's Secret. It's got a lovely kind of a cartoony character on the front of it. You spray it on, leave it for 15 minutes, pop it into the washing machine, and it's like a miracle. So it got tomato soup out of a cream sweatshirt, no problem. Catherine has said that she's helped herself to some of that beautiful linen viscose leaves. Oh, you just can't you can't resist that one, can you? New spots. I see the new spots jersey blue, please? Yes, Janet. Yes, I'll grab that now actually. So we got a couple of lovely cotton jerseys in. Oh, that's good, Karen. That's really good. Lynn says that Hobby Lobby in the US said something. Oh, brilliant. Okay, cool. So you can, Amy, if you're in Hobby Lobby, you can get Grandma's Secret. These are called a Peachy Touch cotton jersey, and if you could feel these, oh, it feels like a peach. It feels really, really lovely. So these are just so soft. They're a cotton jersey. They've got this cute little pattern on them. We have two different colors. They have lovely stretch. It's really lovely stretch, and they bounce back because they're 95% cotton and 5% elastane. So they've got their own stretchability. This is the other colour. So I think I call this one coral. Sorry, I'll get it up there better. So it's got a small little pattern. Now, if you're into knickers making, they would make extremely cozy, comfy knickers. They'd make lovely t-shirts, pajamas. They'd be fabulous from, they'd make lovely children's clothes. They're just so soft. And then these are two other ones. So we've got the tiny little floral, and then we've got this bigger kind of, yeah, bigger floral. Again, a lovely coral color. So somewhere between a red and an orange. So these are really lovely. There's an ever so slight little, you just see the little tips of the leaves there have a little greeny in them. You kind of have to look for it. So I thought it would be quite nice if you do like green that you could highlight the green in some way with like bias binding or something like that. It'd be really nice. So I love, and I haven't made it, but I love the True Bias Rio Ringer, which is that really lovely kind of 80s vibe t-shirt that has a band on the bottom of the sleeve, which is really nice, and the neckline. Definitely going to make some of them this year. And here's the lovely blue version. So a warm, almost a lavender blue. I think it's really lovely. Then we also got in some really nice spotty fabrics, and Janet has just asked me to grab the blue one. Now the blue was incredibly difficult to photograph, and I'm going to run over and grab it because if I move outside the lights, it's dark. So we got, I'll be back. So this is a really lovely blue. Now I don't even think it's coming up perfectly there on the camera either as well. It's slightly warmer than that, so it's got a hint of like a turquoisey tealy, but these are lovely, really lovely. So I thought these were very spring, summer inspired, really nice. I mean, what's not to love about a nice spot? So, and they stretch beautifully, spring in, they're really lovely. We love this kind of quality of cotton jersey. It's absolutely beautiful. Really lovely. And with some really great colours there. So if you fancy kind of colour blocking, we've got a red and a pink that are actually quite similar in colour to one another. So you could match them together, and I think they'd make a really interesting t-shirt or top for if you're kind of, if you feel the heat very easily. So if you're always nice and hot, then you could use them for making a sweatshirt rather than just a t-shirt. They're 200 grams per square meter, Marilyn. They're, yeah, really lovely, really nice weight. And then the other one we got, I think I call these ones drops. So just like a little circle randomly all over it. I can't see it sort of, it's not forming an obvious pattern or anything like that. Spots and stripes, animal prints, absolutely. They're the new neutrals, 100%. So we've got this one in black, and we've got a lovely kind of a bluey denim colour as well. So the spots come in red, pink, I'm looking at the shelf over there, blue and black. And they're the only colours available at the moment. So yeah, that is a lowdown, and did all that in 53 minutes. Wow, that's a lowdown of all the new arrivals this week here. So yeah, any questions? Anybody want to see any of those new fabrics that I sort of shot through? It's half term this week, so you'll get loads of sewing done this week. So Carol, how cool! Southeastern US gets really hot. Drops for me, spots my granddaughter. Oh, how wide is the cotton jersey? It is 150 centimeters. So yeah, really cool. Thank you, Anna. So yeah, I just heard the microwave beep in the kitchen, and I am figuring, Jason, if you're watching, is dinner ready yet? Sandra, see you on Saturday. You will, absolutely. So I'll see my usual ladies on Zoom this week on Wednesday and Thursday for our catch up. And yeah, chat you all again next week on Sunday. What we're planning to do on Saturday, just in case anybody, it is, Jason said, it is, that's good. On Saturday, while our open day is here, we're actually going to just shut down the website simply because it'll be too difficult to keep an eye on kind of stock and things like that. So if you pop onto the website to see what's going on, and there's like a closed page on it, don't worry, it's only while we have the open day, because my biggest fear would be to be cutting fabric here for somebody in the flesh, and then it gets sold on the website because you know it would happen. So yeah, that's our plan. So we're really looking forward to seeing everybody on Saturday. And I will see you all again next Sunday. So have a super week, and I hope everybody gets a little bit of sewing done. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm off to have my steak. Bye.